Today is 23rd November, market trade inside there with a very low volume, down 3.3111. Our immediate support is actually at this level, tested on several occasions. This is at 3090. Immediate resistance is actually over here at a gap here of 3130. We have the next resistance at the pivot high here of 3180. After these strong run-ups, we do not see a follow-through, and there was a deep retracement testing this support, followed by a weak bounce. And right now, on the last 4 sessions, January trading sideways. Today is considered very quiet, and this could be influenced by the fact that US has a shorter trading week. Thursday itself is a holiday, Thanksgiving holiday. These are charts of S&P 500, the weekly charts. Over here, we see a break of the 40 weeks, followed by a very quick counter attack. Managed to actually trade above the 40 weeks and it followed through. Now, this is up to Wednesday. The volume is actually low. We do not see an attempt to actually break this on first try. We may see a pullback from here, and remember, this is a significant resistance level. Similarly, for Nasdaq, very sharp rally after here. And if you notice again, near the resistance levels, we have seen a smaller body, a candle body. This indicates a short-term weakness. Again, more likely to actually pull back from here. We usually do not see it breaking a resistance, especially this is quite a significant resistance on first attempt. But by and large, longer term trend is still up. It's just that we may experience short-term weakness. This is the 10-year Treasury yield on the weekly charts. Notice actually a pullback is right now testing this support, and it may bounce from here. For the 1326 SMA, it is still considered as strong. On the daily charts, you can see the deep retracements testing the support level. The last 4 sessions, the bars are very small, so it does indicate a temporary halt. It may well bounce from here. But a lot of this will depend on the economic data, so it's extremely sensitive to that and can actually move either directions. Brent also has weakened quite significantly after this test of this gap and a kind of trend downwards, making successive lower high, lower low. And the fact that we have the OPEC Plus meeting postponed is generally negative for the oil markets, and the support is significant at this level here, which is $71. Mentioned previously by Saudi Arabia that if you ever drop to this level, they will continue to actually cut productions to actually hold up the price. Let's take a look at the stock we're discussing. This is iFast. A bit overextended. If you compare to this bar here and this bar here, if you notice over here, we do have tail and very long tail, and this indicates some selling. Today we trade the first reversal bar after yesterday neutral bar. Now if you take a look at the weekly charts, it's probably quite evident that this week itself, if we continue to Friday with a small body, it just indicates that this is a weakness, so we may experience pullback from here. So during the pullbacks, we can look for setup and look for opportunity to go long subsequently. We discussed Genting for the last few weeks and mentioned also in forum posting that this is a very obvious resistance level. If you plot the major moving averages, you actually test the 200 days before you actually pull back. So at this point in time, if we can just consolidate before that, we may see an eventual attempt to break on the upside. So this also been tested on several occasions. So this level is important to watch. And this is at about 96 cents. This is Jaffa. Mentioned before that actually there was this run up. Again, if you can consolidate, we'd like to see eventually break on the upside. Mentioned previously that venture is probably the only tech stock that is probably tradable. Now over here we have a contraction breakout, and this is 100 days moving average, which is a technical resistance, and there is some reactions. Today bear by itself look strengthening because we have not seen that in recent weeks. So this look strengthening. The only thing is that they have low volume. Again, we'd like to see whether you can eventually take out this high here, which is at 13.15. This is a small deeper setup. Now Frankers has some movement today, but it's too early to trade. This is after the release of Q3 result. Notice actually we have a wide range bar on increased volume, but again by and large we have a lot of resistance, so it's kind of difficult to trade. But I'd like to observe to see whether you can bash through, and perhaps after breaking through we can look for setup during the first pullback. Same called attempting reversal. So if you notice, the stock has actually weakened, and finally over here it managed to actually cross the 1326 SMA, followed by the first pullback. 1326 are now in proper order. If we continue to trade sideways, that's just okay. Today we have some upward move, but by and large it's still a inside there of this bar here. I'd like to actually see whether you can actually take out this price here of 523. Sets mentioned in last video, like to take advantage of the momentum built in this gap. There was a momentary break followed by a pullback, a small deeper setup. Bar high here is 278. Mentioned before, this is probably a hit and run because we do have resistance at about 287 or so.